Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive. Today we are going to get to know a plant that you might think you already know,
Right.
the Tendu tree.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you might be more familiar with it because of the leaves,
Yeah.
especially if you've ever come across beedi,
Right.
those thin hand-rolled cigarettes.
hmm
But get this, the Tendu tree is so much more than just leaves used for smoking.
Oh, yeah.
There is so much more to this plant.
Absolutely.
We're going to unpack its delicious fruit, its surprising medicinal uses,
hmm
and even its potential environmental benefits.
Yeah.
So buckle up and get ready for a journey of discovery with the Tendu tree.
It's fascinating. We often overlook the hidden potential of plants that we think we know.
Right.
And the Tendu tree is a perfect example. It's endemic to the Indian subcontinent.
Okay.
And it really is a survivor, thriving in all sorts of climates, from dry regions to moist forests.
Right.
And it's got a whole host of names, depending on where you are. Tendu, Kendu, Temburini.
Oh, wow.
Even East Indian ebony or Coromandel ebony.
Oh,
That last one might ring a bell, Think high quality wood.
I see, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so we're talking about a tree with multiple identities and some serious adaptability.
absolutely.
I'm intrigued. Paint me a picture.
Okay.
What does this Tendu tree actually look like?
So imagine a medium-sized tree, maybe reaching up to 25 meters high,
Okay.
with bark that peels off in these cool rectangular flakes.
Huh, interesting.
The leaves are pretty straightforward,
Okay.
long and arranged opposite each other on the branches.
Right.
But here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
The Tendu tree produces not one, not two, but three types of flowers:
What?
pistillate, staminate, and hermaphrodite.
3 types of flowers. That's unusual, isn't
And
it?
they got it.
Yeah.
Most plants have just one type of flower.
Right.
Tendu's 3 flower types: pistillate, which are female flowers; staminate, the male ones; and hermaphrodite, which have both male and female parts.
Wow.
It's like having triple insurance for reproduction.
I see, yeah.
This strategy allows the Tendu to thrive in a variety of environments
Okay.
and ensures its survival even in tough conditions.
Makes sense.
It's one of the reasons you see it all over the Indian subcontinent.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So this adaptability helps explain why it's so widespread
Yes.
and why it's been able to provide for people in so many different ways for so long.
Mm-hmm.
But let's move on to the fruit.
All right.
You mentioned it's often overlooked, even though it's delicious and nutritious.
Right.
Why do you think that is?
Well, I think there are a few reasons.
Okay.
One is that the Tendu fruit is highly perishable.
Okay.
It has a very short shelf life, which makes it difficult to transport and store.
Right. Right.
This limits its commercial viability and means people mostly consume it locally and seasonally.
I see.
And honestly, the focus on Tendu leaves for the beedi industry has probably overshadowed the fruit's potential.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So for those of us who haven't had the pleasure of tasting a Tendu fruit, tell us, what does it taste like? What's the texture like?
Imagine a fruit about the size of a small plum,
Okay.
olive green in color and kind of oval shaped.
So,
It's got this sweet, delicate aroma. And the taste is, well, imagine a burst of sweetness with a hint of something tart.
oh, nice.
Almost like a date, but with a softer, more melt-in-your-mouth texture.
Wow, that sounds pretty good.
The pulp inside is a vibrant yellow. It's quite a delightful sensory experience.
All right, I'm adding try a Tendu fruit to my to-do list.
Yeah.
But you also mentioned it's packed with nutrients.
Oh, absolutely.
What exactly are we talking about here?
It's a real nutritional powerhouse packed with sugar, fiber, protein,
Okay.
and a good dose of vitamin C.
Nice.
And that's not all. It's got important minerals and some intriguing compounds like fumaric and gallic acids, which have known health benefits.
Fumaric and gallic acids, you say.
Yes.
For our listener who may not be familiar, could you unpack those a little? What are their potential health benefits?
Of course. Fumaric acid, for example, is known to have anti-inflammatory properties and is even used in treating some skin conditions like psoriasis.
Oh, wow.
And gallic acid is a potent antioxidant, which means it can help protect our cells from damage caused by free radicals.
Right.
So these compounds, combined with the vitamins and minerals,
Yeah.
make the Tendu fruit a truly valuable source of nutrition.
So it's not just delicious, but potentially good for you too.
Absolutely.
But let's shift gears a little and talk about the economic importance of the Tendu tree, especially for local communities.
Okay.
You mentioned earlier that it's a vital non-timber forest product, or NTFP.
Yes.
Can you elaborate on what that means and why it's so significant?
Sure.
Yeah.
NTFP basically means you can benefit from the forest without having to chop down trees.
Gotcha.
So the Tendu tree, with its leaves, fruits, bark, and even its wood,
Uh-huh.
provides multiple streams of income for communities without causing deforestation.
Oh, wow.
It's a sustainable way to utilize forest resources and support livelihoods.
So sustainability is baked into the Tendu economy. That's
Ah.
fantastic. But what are the main sources of income from the Tendu tree?
Sure.
Let's break those down.
The leaves, as we mentioned,
Yeah.
are the heart of the beedi industry, which provides a significant source of income, especially for women.
Okay.
In fact, women make up about 80% of the leaf collectors.
80%. That's a huge number. What are the implications of that?
Yeah,
Does it empower women in those communities?
that's a really important question.
Or are there challenges associated with this type of work?
It does provide a source of income for women,
Right.
especially in rural areas where opportunities are limited.
Yeah.
But it's important to acknowledge that leaf collection is often physically demanding and the pay can be low. There are definitely challenges.
Yeah.
And it's crucial to ensure fair labor practices and fair compensation.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not a simple situation, and there are ongoing discussions about how to improve working conditions and ensure that women benefit fairly from this industry.
Right. It's about ensuring that the economic benefits are truly empowering and not exploitative.
Absolutely.
But the economic potential of the Tendu tree doesn't stop at the beedi industry, right?
Absolutely not.
What else does it offer?
The leaves themselves are being explored for making biodegradable plates and bowls.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
You know, with the growing concern about plastic pollution, finding sustainable alternatives is more important than ever.
For sure.
And since Tendu leaves are already collected on a large scale,
Right.
it could be a really smart way to utilize this resource and reduce our reliance on plastic.
That's a brilliant example of turning a potential problem into a solution.
Yeah.
It's like we can have our plates and eat them too. Okay, I'm already seeing the Tendu tree in a whole new light.
And we've only just scratched the surface.
Oh, no.
Remember, those leaves have high protein and fiber content, which makes them excellent fodder for livestock.
Ooh, right.
So we're talking food security for both humans and animals.
This is incredible. It's like a one-tree economic engine.
It really is.
But I'm curious, beyond its economic importance, are there any other uses for the Tendu tree?
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps something a bit more unexpected.
You bet. Let's delve into the world of traditional medicine.
Okay.
You'll be surprised at what the Tendu tree has to offer.
All right, lead the way. I'm all ears.
Let's go.
All right. Welcome back, everyone. I don't know about you, but I'm still reeling from all the amazing things we learned about the Tendu tree in the first part of our deep dive.
It really is remarkable.
From its unique three-flower system
Yeah.
to its potential as a sustainable source of food, fodder, and even biodegradable plates. This tree is truly remarkable.
It really is.
The Tendu tree embodies this incredible interconnectedness between nature and human well-being.
Yeah.
It's fascinating how a single species can have such a profound impact on our lives and livelihoods.
Absolutely.
But before we get lost in philosophical musings, let's get back to those unexpected uses you mentioned at the end of the last part.
Right.
You're about to tell us about the Tendu tree's role in traditional medicine. What can you tell us about that?
So, traditional medicine has long recognized the Tendu tree's healing properties.
Okay.
For instance, a decoction made from its bark is used to treat dyspepsia and diarrhea.
A decoction from the bark.
Yes.
For our listener who may not be familiar with that term, could you explain what a decoction is and how it works?
Of course, a decoction is essentially a concentrated liquid you get from boiling plant material.
Okay.
In this case, the Tendu bark, in water.
Gotcha.
This process extracts the beneficial compounds from the bark, making them more readily available for the body to absorb.
Okay.
As for how it works, the Tendu bark is rich in tannins, which have astringent properties.
Astringent properties. Remind us what that means in the context of treating dyspepsia and diarrhea.
Sure, astringents have the sort of tightening effect on tissues.
Okay.
So in the case of diarrhea, they help reduce inflammation and slow down bowel movements, providing relief. And with dyspepsia, which is basically indigestion,
Yeah.
those astringent properties can help soothe the stomach lining and reduce discomfort.
So it's like a natural remedy for tummy troubles.
Exactly.
Wow.
And that's not all.
Oh, there's more.
Tendu bark is also used as an eye lotion.
Really?
Its astringent and soothing properties can help relieve eye irritation and inflammation.
Interesting.
And in some tribal communities, they even use stem bark extracts to treat jaundice.
Wow, so we've got a tree that can provide food, fodder, plates, and now medicine. Is there anything this tendu can't do?
Right.
But I'm curious, you've mentioned the bark quite a bit.
Yeah.
What about the other parts of the tree?
Sure.
Do they have medicinal uses too?
They do.
Okay.
Remember those intriguing compounds in the tendu fruit we talked about earlier?
Yes.
The fumaric and gallic acids?
Uh-huh.
Well, those have some serious potential in terms of medicinal benefits.
You're right, I'd almost forgotten about those.
Yeah.
Remind us why those compounds are so special, especially in the context of health and medicine.
Okay, so fumaric acid is a powerful anti-inflammatory agent.
Mm-hmm.
It's already used in conventional medicine to treat certain skin conditions like psoriasis.
Right.
But ongoing research is exploring its potential in managing other inflammatory diseases as well.
So the tendu fruit could be a source of natural anti-inflammatory compounds. That's very interesting.
It is.
Yeah.
And then there's gallic acid, which is a rock star antioxidant.
Right.
Antioxidants, as we discussed, help protect our cells from damage caused by free radicals, which are these unstable molecules that can wreak havoc in our bodies, leading to aging and various diseases.
Right. It's like free radicals are the villains and antioxidants are the superheroes in the story of our health.
Exactly.
But what makes the tendu fruit's antioxidant powers so special?
Well, studies have shown that tendu fruit extracts are particularly potent at scavenging these harmful free radicals.
Yeah.
They've demonstrated strong DPPH scavenging, hydrogen peroxide scavenging,
Wow.
hydroxyl radical scavenging, and reducing power activity.
Okay, I'm hearing a lot of technical terms here.
Yes.
Can you break it down for our listener who might not be a scientist and explain what those different scavenging mechanisms mean in simpler terms?
Sure, think of it like this.
Okay.
Each of those scavenging mechanisms is like a different weapon in the tendu fruit's arsenal against free radicals.
Okay.
DPPH, for instance, is a stable free radical often used in lab tests to measure antioxidant activity.
Okay.
The fact that tendu fruit extracts can effectively scavenge DPPH tells us they've got some serious antioxidant power.
So it's not just a theory. There's scientific evidence backing up the tendu fruit's antioxidant prowess.
Exactly.
Right.
And this research opens up a whole new avenue for exploring the tendu fruit's potential in preventing and even treating chronic diseases linked to oxidative stress.
Wow.
Imagine harnessing these antioxidants to develop natural remedies or even functional foods.
It's amazing to think that something as simple as a fruit could have such a profound impact on our health.
It really is.
But I can't help but think back to what we discussed earlier about the fruit's short shelf life. It seems like that would be a major hurdle in unlocking its full potential, wouldn't it?
You're absolutely right. The perishability of the tendu fruit is a real challenge.
Yeah.
But that's exactly where research and development come in.
Okay.
If we can find effective ways to extend its shelf life, it would revolutionize its potential for food security,
Yeah.
the development of value-added products,
Right.
and even pharmaceutical applications.
Wow.
Imagine being able to enjoy fresh tendu fruit year-round, or even export it to other parts of the world.
Now you're talking.
Yeah.
I can already envision tendu smoothies, tendu fruit leather, maybe even tendu ice cream hitting the shelves.
Yeah.
Okay, before we get too carried away with our culinary fantasies, let's shift gears again and delve into another surprising aspect of the tendu tree.
Okay.
You mentioned something earlier about its environmental benefits.
Yes.
What did you mean by that?
Ah, yes. This is where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
Remember those tannins in the tendu bark we talked about? Well, those tannins aren't just good for our stomachs. They're also incredibly useful in cleaning up environmental pollutants.
Wait, what? How do tannins from a tree help clean up pollution?
It's pretty ingenious, actually.
Okay.
Tannins have this remarkable ability to bind to heavy metals and other pollutants, almost like tiny magnets.
Oh, okay.
So imagine you have water contaminated with heavy metals.
Okay.
If you introduce tendu bark or even tendu leaf refuse into that water,
Yeah?
the tannins go to work capturing those heavy metals and preventing them from spreading further.
So the tendu tree is not just a source of food, fodder, and medicine, but it can also help us clean up our messes. That's incredible.
It really highlights the interconnectedness of everything, doesn't it?
It does.
We often view waste as a problem, but here's a case where waste from one industry,
Right.
the beady industry in this case, can provide a solution for another.
Wow.
It's a beautiful example of circularity in action.
I love that circularity in action.
Yeah.
The Tendu tree truly embodies that concept, doesn't it? From its leaves to its fruit, even the parts we might discard have value and purpose.
Mm,
It really makes you appreciate the ingenuity of nature.
it does. And speaking of ingenuity, there's
Mhm.
one more aspect of the Tendu tree that we haven't explored yet,
What?
something that might surprise you even more.
Oh, and now you've really got me curious. What could be more surprising than a tree that's also a medicine cabinet and a pollution-fighting superhero? Don't leave us hanging.
Well, let's just say the Tendu tree has a hidden talent that connects it to the world of fashion and textiles.
Wait, fashion and textiles? You mean like clothes and fabrics?
Yes.
Now I'm really intrigued. But I guess we'll have to save that juicy tidbit for the final part of our deep dive.
We will.
Stay tuned, everyone. We've got one more fascinating reveal coming your way. Welcome back, everyone. We've journeyed from the familiar bee leaves to the underappreciated tendu fruit, uncovering medicinal uses, pollution-busting powers, and even potential foodie fame along the way.
It's been quite the deep dive, hasn't it?
It really has.
And yet there's one more surprise up the Tendu tree's sleeve, a connection to the world of fashion and textiles.
That's right. Before the break, you left us hanging with that tantalizing tidbit. I have to admit, I'm struggling to picture the tendu tree strutting down a runway. How does it fit into the glamorous world of fabrics and fashion?
It all comes back to those remarkable tannins. We've already seen how they can bind to heavy metals, but they can also bind to fibers, creating a natural dyeing effect.
Hold on, are you saying the tendu tree can be used to dye fabrics?
Exactly.
Like, naturally?
Naturally. Traditional communities have been using tendu bark and wood extracts to create a range of colors for centuries. From earthy browns to vibrant yellows, even rich blacks, all thanks to the tendu.
So those names, East Indian ebony and Coromandel ebony, we mentioned earlier, weren't just about the wood's appearance, but also its potential as a dye source.
Precisely. The tendu's heartwood is particularly rich in tannins, making it a prized ingredient for natural dyeing. And here's the best part. These tendu-based dyes are not only beautiful, but they're also environmentally friendly.
Okay, my mind is officially blown. We've got a plant that provides livelihoods, delicious fruit, cleans up pollution. A&D offers a sustainable alternative to synthetic dyes. Seriously, is there anything the tendu tree can't do?
It makes you wonder, doesn't it? And the tendu is just one example of the untapped potential hidden within the plant kingdom. There are countless other species out there with unique properties and applications waiting to be discovered.
You know, this whole deep dive has been a real eye-opener. We often overlook the ordinary, the things we take for granted, but nature is a treasure trove of solutions if we're just willing to look a little closer.
Couldn't agree more. The tendu is a perfect example of how something seemingly simple can have a profound impact on our lives, from the economy and the environment to our health and even our wardrobes.
And that, my friends, brings us to the end of our deep dives into the extraordinary world of the tendu tree. It's been a journey of discovery, amazement, and a newfound appreciation for the wonders of the natural world.
I hope this has sparked your curiosity and encouraged you to look at the plants around you with fresh eyes. Who knows what hidden potential might be waiting to be unlocked?
So next time you see a plant, don't just walk on by. Take a moment to wonder, to inquire, to explore. You never know what incredible secrets you might uncover. Until next time, keep diving deep and keep exploring.